Starting up a kitchen project here today in Springfield. We got TNT here doing the demo. Overall for this project, we're going to be putting a new floor in this area back here. The whole kitchen is getting demoed out along with the floor. All the cabinets are coming down. This wall here is coming down.
Whereas last,
We're going to end up with cabinets from this wall all the way down to here. And across the back here, we're going to have around an 8-foot island all in this general area. So we have some HVAC, plumbing, electrical work to do before we get going. I'll play a little game called how many floors do we have for this kitchen? Because we're up pretty high here. So John's going to run through and see what we got. Take a good guess.
I'm counting 4. Yeah, my educated guess would be 4.
So this is something that we run into pretty frequently, especially in kitchens and bathrooms. People just keep on piling stuff up here. So if we go and we look here, that floor is up a good bit from where the dining room floor is. But, you know, what do you think? How long are we going to be here for today?
Oh, we should be done. I want to be home by 2. I think I'll just sandwich by 3. So we'll probably roll in here around 1 is my best guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we'll be back later to check everything out. This morning, TNT and John Rambo were here doing all the demo at our kitchen in Springfield. Everything is all demoed out now, down to the subfloor. We stripped all these walls down. We didn't take this wall out completely yet. It's non-load bearing, but there's a lot of wires and HVAC in there and everything. We're gonna wait until we get the plumber and the electrician and the HVAC guy over here first. They'll move all of their stuff, then we'll go ahead and get rid of all those studs. We did run into one problem with the flooring dome. John had guessed that there was 4 floors under there. Turns out there were 6, and by the time we got to one of the bottom layers, we ran into an issue. So Gary's here to explain how we're going to troubleshoot that.
Yes, so luckily the floor is dropping from here to there to here, which is working out in our favor. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise this floor up, and then we're going to raise this floor up with plywood, sheeting, and luan, and then we're going to afterwards do a quick coat of self-leveler over it just to make sure that it's all nice and straight, so the floors aren't buckling and the floors stay straight. It's a little extra work to do, but it's necessary to make sure that everything stays functional for a very long time.
All right, perfect. Then up here we have the renderings for how the kitchen will look when we're done, as well as all the schematics and the scope of work for our subcontractors. So got a couple weeks here before we're all done, and we'll keep everybody updated. Out into here, and you know, the island's going to be in here, and then you know, of course, going across with the kitchen cabinets and everything too. Right. We want this floor to be as flat as possible.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. All right. So the chase wall comes out almost 4 3/4 inches over here, but we are perfectly aligned all the way through. If you can see, we got 3.5 inches there, 3.5 inches here, and obviously we want the wall to be square. So the wall is square up to this point right here when we get that little bump out. So we're gonna have to start everything from this part and bring the cabinets out a little bit so the filler strip is sinking on that end, or shrinking. But I just did an accurate assessment here. So we got a 36 inch, a 30 inch, a 24 inch. We're gonna have to shrink this to a 9 inch because this is the end of that. And then over here, like I said, we'll probably end up losing the filler strip by a couple inches, but we got plenty of space.
hey everybody, we're at one of our kitchen remodels here in Springfield. We're just about wrapped up. We just have one small thing left to do. We'll get to that later. So here it is. Here's the kitchen. There used to be a wall going this way. It's a small kitchen with a dining room. We made it all one big room. So we had to relocate some ductwork, some plumbing, electric, the whole thing. So the ductwork ended up in that soffit there and in a chase wall here. So all the ducts are going upstairs. Everything's where it needs to be. For the kitchen, we ended up with this beautiful 8-foot island. It's actually a little bit over 8 foot here. Faberwood timber trim on it. Very nice. We went with a 36-inch sink, all gold accents everywhere. Beverage fridge, microwave cabinet. Glass cabinets up top are a nice touch. A custom hood insert cover. We built that from scratch along with all the framing for the island. Very nice appliances here. 2 pantries. Plenty of storage. Now here's the problem. Fridge has a dent in it. Nobody's perfect, and when we were moving the fridge around to get the water line installed, we actually nicked it right there. So we got a nice dent in it. So we're just about done everything except for that. We have the doors on order. Here's one of them actually right there. Other one's coming in. We're going to take care of that for everybody. Make sure everything looks perfect when we're all done. All of the pantries have pull-outs, soft close on everything. Really nice kitchen, beautiful. We're happy with it. Quartzite countertops with the matching quartzite backsplash, under cabinet lights. This is one of our favorite kitchens that we've done. Took a little bit longer than expected, so things did not go perfect on this one. But what matters is that we love the end product. So do our clients. We're going to get that fridge taken care of, and then photographer's going to come in. We're going to have professional photos, professional videography coming in the next week or so.